Alright, I'm live. Alright, cool. Ah, God, that's bright. Hold on. Alright, so currently, I'm in VC with Champ, but at the moment, he went down to get some shrimp scampi. He had some shrimp scampi. He told me how he made his shrimp scampi, and yeah, but currently I'm reviewing them how he made his shrimp scampi, which is what this is, shrimp scampi. I forgot to find out. Um, in the middle of it, he went back, he went down to get some more, and yeah. So after that, we're going to start. Um, thingy, Sime. Let me tell me do some Duolingo while I wait for him to get back. Right. Oh, right. Ah, suppose for now I'll mute this and turn on.
はい、2時です。はい、
Okay, I'm back.
Hola.
2時
It's 15 to 20
15 to 20 shrimp? Small shrimp?
ounces.
Ounces of shrimp?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's I don't know in a range. You can pretty much do.
Okay.
I usually do 20 ounces, but this most recent one, I doubled the recipe and only used 30. So that's 15. Either way, it's enough shrimp. It's just a lot of shrimp. Originally I said 16, cause like that's what I remembered it. I was actually pretty right, but you cook the. You keep in mind, it doesn't have to be linguine. It can be literally any pasta. Preferably a long pasta, like a spaghetti, an angel hair,
Yeah.
a vermicelli, a linguine, a fettuccine.
Actually, I think. I'll just say yeah,
I
long
use
pasta.
linguine.
I think I may try with angel hair. I think when I had
Angel
it.
hair, do keep in mind it'll cook a bit faster. So you may have to start the angel hair pasta a bit into making the sauce. I don't do linguine because it's like the perfect amount of time.
Okay.
You do keep in mind that you do need shrimp. Because it is a shrimp dish.
Oh yeah.
You need garlic because it is a garlic dish.
So what do you do with the?
Also, this recipe is enough to feed 4 people. So it'll be a lot of pasta.
Oh, that works. Wait, when you say 4 people, do you mean 4 people with a moderate appetite? Or do you mean like 4 bowls of?
4 bowls.
Okay.
I usually eat 2 bowls.
What kind of bowls are we talking about? Because is it like a deep plate, deep dish bowl? Is it like
it's just a plastic bowl.
like a bowl you'd use for like cereal?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we have bowls for cereal.
It's a lot of food. Is all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Okay, so this is the pasta and water that boil. What do you do with shrimp? Do you also put it in with the pasta or no?
No, we put the shrimp in the sauce. Cook it in the butter. It's when the garlic is golden brown.
But 16 ounces of shrimp when butter is golden.
No, not the butter, the garlic.
When garlic is... Wait, so you don't...
No, you put it in after the garlic is cooked.
So you put it in after the garlic is cooked then? Okay, so once the garlic cloves are kind of golden.
Not cloves.
You mince them?
It's tiny little pieces of garlic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's either minced or I use a garlic press.
We'll say minced pressed cloves. Yeah, we'll say pressed. Wait, let me see what pressed cloves look like.
It looks very similar.
Pressed garlic. Here. Knife minced garlic pressed mortar and pestle. Knife puree. Micro. Yeah, you're right.
Or garlic pressed is what you want to go for.
Okay, I see.
You don't want it to cook too fast. You don't want to cook too slowly. But, you know, garlic press is a lot easier than mincing it by hand.
Understandable.
And when I'm, cooking and cleaning at the same time, it's fun.
Okay.
Just makes it more simple, more easy.
So, sorry, I'm listening to Unimori karaoke. She is singing what's it? Wonderful World in a funky voice. That's why I got distracted.
What a Wonderful World, not Wonderful World.
Close enough.
You're confusing me.
By Louis.
Well,
and other people, I guess. Was the Louis? Was the
you probably.
That's the one I know,
Louis
but
Armstrong
yeah,
version of it.
Yeah, but
all jazz is derivative.
Yes, I know. That's the one I know. I think that's also the one she.
That's the most famous.
Yeah,
it's probably the one she's heard because it's the one that you hear all the time.
Going off of the way she's singing it or the voice, it feels like she's. Yeah, Louis Armstrong. That's the one I know.
That's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so when butter foams, put around 5 or 6 cloves of garlic. And then when pressed cloves of garlic, yeah. And when garlic is golden, put 15 ounce of shrimp. What kind of shrimp? Like, what size? No, wait. 16 ounces of weight.
I don't care. So I either do medium or jumbo. It doesn't really matter. You can kind of tell when it's done cooking.
Okay.
It'll be like pink, and the texture it'll be very like it'll like the muscle kind of contract a bit, so like you'll see it curl up.
Okay, that's why they're curly usually, like in restaurants and whatnot.
They're curly even before you cook them.
But they get more curly.
They curl up more as the muscle fibers are broken down by the heat.
Like goes from looking like let me increase the brush size from like that
Kinda.
or maybe like
okay. Look at draw a quadratic.
A quadratic.
No, that's a quadrilateral.
All right, wait, a quadratic like
yeah.
A square. Wait.
What it looks like on a graph.
Oh right, like this. That's a quadratic. Forgot about that. I could
Wait.
just... That's a parabola. Quadratic is a parabola, right?
No, it's
Why do I not know what a quadratic is? Quadratic formula. Yeah. Isn't it a parabola? Wait. No. Wait. Yeah, it is a parabola.
I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Apologies.
Okay. That's chill, that's chill.
I forget what the graph is called.
What kind of graph? Is it like... Ooh.
Yes. No. Just that's just the one side. What is that graph called again?
A logarithm?
What is that?
Isn't it a logarithm?
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure it's a logarithm. Yeah, like this?
Yeah, kinda, yeah. Anyway, that's kind of like what it looks like before cooking, and then you know what it looks like after cooking.
Yeah. Looks like...
There you go.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, a bit sidetracked we got. That's not important. You don't have to write that down.
Yeah.
It's just like, you kind of will be able to tell when it's done cooking. Oh, you have to stir repeatedly. For the garlic, you have to stir. The sauce is what you will constantly be stirring. The pasta, you don't have to care about. You stir it like a couple times to get all the pasta inside the water. After that, you don't have to care a bit.
Okay. We don't know the sauce. After the shrimp is done cooking, okay, lower the heat down to a simmer. Put some of the pasta water into the saucepan.
Into the sauce. Stir while on a simmer, and then you just turn it off after like a minute or two. Don't put the time. It doesn't matter. Just it's not important.
After a bit.
Because I don't know what time I spent. I just kind of it's just kind of a vibe thing.
Okay. How much water?
And what? Make sure that when you turn off your pan, you move it to an unused.
Another spot. Another
Yeah.
burner? Is that what it's called?
They're not called burner. Well, I guess it would be a burner for you, but for me, I have an electric stove.
Yeah, I have a gas.
Burner. Yeah.
Inactive burner.
Another inactive burner?
Move to inactive burner.
Man.
Because you turn off. So that's inactive. And then
anyway, just turn off and move to some just move it to somewhere that isn't in use. Just that there's no heat. Just move off the
anywhere but where it was originally.
Just move it off of the stove. Top. Or move it off the stove. Whatever. Take off the stove.
Displace from stovetop. Why am I... Okay, it makes sense.
That's your sauce. It's done. Anyway.
Wait, what?
Now.
Wait.
Okay, when the pasta is let's just say cooked, al dente, whatever. Pasta's done.
Okay.
Drain.
Understandable. And then you just put it into a thing.
I guess we can go back to the sauce. Cause seasonings, whatever.
Season.
No, season would be after turning it off,
Too
like when
vague.
you're simmering. When
Okay,
it's
so like up
simmering,
here.
that's when you put stuff in.
I'll say
So this
here.
is parsley, red pepper flake, salt, pepper.
Okay, so season with stuff such as parsley, red pepper flakes, salt, pepper. Is that it? What you do?
I add MSG, but you don't have to do that.
I don't think we have MSG. Well, I don't have a lot of this, so I'd be going to the store to pick it up, but yeah.
You definitely have. Are you saying you don't have parsley?
No, I probably have parsley. What I'm saying I don't have, though, is...
Shrimp.
Yeah.
A lot of
I don't know
it's
if...
just shrimp.
I don't know if we have garlic or not. Probably do. But is it fresh or is it frozen for like a couple months?
Use like a head of garlic that I buy from the store.
Hmm.
I don't really know what to tell you other than that's just what I use. So I don't know anything other than that.
Alright. And then what? Mix? Put into pan.
Pan.
Kind of like a dish to hold it.
Yeah, like a kind of like a.
I don't know
Yeah,
what.
you know, like a bowl that you would put like popcorn in.
I was thinking more so kind of like something
have,
you
like,
would put like
do you just have a big Tupperware?
big
Do you just have a
Tupperware.
large
I
Tupperware?
believe I do.
Put it in a large Tupperware, stir, and then put in Parmesan.
Ah. Yeah, like this.
I was well. That's not a tall. That's not
No.
large. I use like a bowl shaped one.
Hmm.
Bowls are a lot easier to stir stuff in.
That makes sense.
Correct. Anyway, do you have like a large bowl that you can store stuff in the fridge?
Hmm.
Yes, you do. Anyway, you put it into that.
Alright. I guess I do. Put into bowl Tupperware thing. Stir with the sauce.
Yeah, stir the pasta in with the sauce.
Stir with sauce.
And then you put in Parmesan.
Parmesan.
Reggiano.
That's not how you spell it, but I know what it says.
Parmigiano Reggiano. Anyway, and then once that's you put the Parmesan on top, then you stir it again.
Stir again.
And then you serve.
Serve
and then
the.
You can store it.
Serve the stirred.
And there you go. Shrimp scampi.
Enjoy eating food you may not regurgitate.
You may want to put like with half a stick of butter. You may want to put like 4 tablespoons in quotes, just for
4 terabytes.
TBS.
4 terabytes.
Terabytes is just TB.
But then 4 terabyte. That's like.
No, because terabytes is.
Oh, where's the S? 1 TB is 1 terabyte. But 2 TB is 2 terabyte. That doesn't make much sense. So you make it plural with adding the S.
Okay. Do you say you walk 4 kilometers? Is it 4 kms? Because you shouldn't do that 4 times. You can't do that 4 times. You can only do it once, and you shouldn't.
Should do it once.
KMS, Abi. Anyway.
Well, yeah, I do put KMS in, what's it? In physics class, yeah, I do put KMS down. It's like, AM/S.
Per second!
Yeah, kilometer per second. 5 kilometer. And then there's already an S, so it'd be, like, weird to put another S.
Anyway.
But the second is more important than the pluralization.
Now you know how to make shrimp scampi.
Yes.
Are you ever gonna do it? I don't know.
Maybe.
Next on recipes with Jaune.
Recipes.
What recipe do you want next time?
What do you
learn how to make?
It's a good question. Chicken parm. I feel like that'd be similar, very similar.
I'm not. I've made chicken parm before, but I'm not confident enough to.
Okay.
Things that I could teach you to make is like meatballs.
All right.
Chili.
Wait, I can make a country?
That's Chile.
About the same. I bit my tongue.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, I guess there's an accent on the E. And I think right?
Chili isn't spelled with an E.
Isn't spelled with an IE?
No. It's just an I.
So we have chili. Oh, chili.
Huh?
The recipe.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like a chili pepper. Which, is that still spelled the same?
Yeah. Why do you think chili is named the way that it's named? Why do you think?
Who the hell
Why
knows?
do you think chili is named chili? It's
The
because
things
it's
are
made
weird.
with Chile.
Things are weird, okay.
Literally, the 3 ingredients to chili are tomatoes, chilies, and onion.
That's weird.
4 ingredients.
I feel like I wouldn't like chili, though.
Why not?
I don't know. Vibes?
It's spicy tomato and bean soup.
Yeah. Probably the bean part.
Well, that's chili con carne. It's just chili, but with meat. I just made the decision to stop putting meat in my chili. I thought about putting carrots in. Carrots are pretty good. Especially in a stew like chili. Stewed carrots are really good. They're like soft and very sweet, despite the fact that they don't really have much sugar. And they're very good. Oh, and chocolate. Dark chocolate. Just for fun.
With the funsies.
And then you also, well, if I'm talking about seasonings, I also put parsley, MSG, a ton of garlic powder, cumin.
Alright, you know, I think I will add MSG maybe to the seasoning.
Hey, don't put that much in. It's very savory as it is. So you don't really need that much MSG.
MSG is something we don't have, though.
You may see it as like flavor enhancer in the seasoning section. It's sometimes just called flavor enhancer.
Okay.
It's just in the seasoning section. It wasn't too hard to find.
Noted. Let's see. I am stuck on something.
Though the problem is that I see with you getting MSG is that like if you don't use it, I don't think anyone will.
Yeah.
The MSG doesn't go bad.
Well,
It's
MSG.
just assault.
Okay, well, MSG's probably not used in many tasty foods.
Why not?
Vibes, I
It
guess.
just makes food more savory.
I don't know.
You can put it in anything really. You can put it in bread. You can put it in a stir fry. You can put it in pasta.
Bread.
Put it in anything really. The only thing I wouldn't put MSG is in anything like that's like sweet bread or like fruit, like a crepe, or like a yogurt. I don't put MSG in that because it doesn't want to be savory. Anything that's savory can have MSG in it.
What is something? Wait, describe stuff that's savory.
It's like meat, mushrooms, beans, things that have a lot of protein also have a lot of glutamate. MSG being monosodium glutamate, another glutamate. Makes things taste savory.
Okay.
Like, it's just a meaty flavor. It makes things taste like a gravy. A gravy's very savory.
So maybe you'd put MSG there.
It just makes it more savory. But yeah, anything that's like has those savory notes just makes it more. Monosodium glutamate specifically is a salt. It has sodium, but it's also a glutamate. So, well, it's actually not a salt because salts are actually chlorides and not specifically sodium. Because like lithium chloride probably tastes more like salt than sodium dioxide.
Sodium dioxide sounds familiar.
Because it doesn't get the taste from being sodium. It gets the taste from being a chloride of a alkali earth. If you really want to try beryllium chloride, go for it.
Isn't beryllium a metal?
Alkali, it might be.
Oh, alkali. Whenever I hear beryllium, I just think BAR and then the bar.
Alkali earth metals. Oh no, it's not alkali earth, it's alkalis.
What's the difference again?
Beryllium actually is an alkaline earth. It's just that I was thinking of alkali metals and not alkaline earth. So alkalines are like hydrogen doesn't count because hydrogen's hydrogen. Anyway.
Okay. Hydrogen.
Hydrogen is more like a non-metal than it is like any of the alkali earth or alkalis, whatever. So like lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium. I would go for like rubidium chloride or cesium chloride or francium chloride. You can go for it.
Yes, francium chloride, my favorite.
If you really want to make francium salt, go for it. It may taste like salt. It might not. I don't even know if it's stable.
I don't think it is, but who knows?
Who knows?
Not me.
I feel like francium chloride instead of just like in its elemental form being as a chloride, it may be actually pretty stable. I'm not exactly sure. I'm no chemist.
You're no chemist?
I'm not a chemist.
Dang.
Despite the fact that, yeah, I am a member of r/chemistry.
You had
Doesn't
me
mean that I understand
totally.
anything on there. I just find it interesting sometimes. They post like articles.
I know
about
what you.
chemistry.
I know what you mean. That's me with r slash physics.
Huh?
That's me with r slash physics. Do I know what they're talking about?
I'm
Not
not
off.
r/physics. I don't care enough about physics for that. r/chemistry though is pretty cool.
Funky.
Although I find myself more like the insane chemist, like explosions and fire and Nile Red, than I am like any actual chemist.
Hmm.
I like the insanity form of chemistry.
Okay.
It's just more fun.
That barely does it? What the hell? Why? What the hell is... Huh? Do I have like a debuff attack? Huh? This is BS. Decreases damage by 80% decrease.
Isn't the decreases gauge increase the more detrimental one?
More what?
The gauge?
I'm thinking whether the gauge is the gauge for the character or this. I think it's a gauge for the character himself. This one,
So
yeah.
it's ultimate?
Yeah, it charges up his ultimate essentially. Yeah. Or maybe it's the generally gauges, because this barely does it for here, but here it does it a decent bit. And this is meant to be used to charge this up. If you look at the colors. This for this. This for this. There's an orange one that's used for this bar.
Oh, for his ultimate?
Yeah.
So blue is trait, green is skill, and orange is ultimate?
Yes. Did I only learn that kind of recently? Yes. Yeah, only like 1,000. Thankfully, I don't think it nerfs her.
Millim's dead.
A Millim is, yes. Because when increase physical attack resistance by 50%, increase critical. It's just so tanky. I don't know why. What? Why is he so tanky?
I mean, he is the orc disaster incarnate, right?
Kinda, yeah. Like, after the orc disaster, after Rimuru took orc disaster, it's guild. We have guild. Orc disaster, kind of like was inside of guild, and then yeah. I think that's a decent way of.
I mean, and yeah, orc disaster is strong enough to be a demon lord, so you know, pretty strong.
Honestly, it's strange. It was also addressed in one of the what's it? Not auto notes. The
Oh, did orc
like
disaster just get murdered by power scaling later on?
what? Oh no. It's more so that like everyone in Tempest just keeps on getting stronger and stronger. They're all where I am in the story, like stronger than Clayman. You don't know Clayman Awakened. They kept on for the longest time using Clayman as kind of like a benchmark for strength. it was addressed later in like one of the author notes or whatever in the book that it's used that less often. But yeah. Just because it was so long ago and it's getting kinda, I don't want to say redundant, but it's like, yeah, kind of overused almost. So kind of to freshen things up, maybe use different benchmarks than Clayman. I don't know if I said words or not.
I understand a word of that.
Fair enough. Let's see. Velzard! Ah! Why'd you do that? Put off your doors! Oh, that's cool.
When you say so, I think of Veldora, and and only Veldora, not whoever this is.
Velzard. Ooh. Was a very close confidant to Guy. Doing so much damage. Oh, there goes Milim again. I mean, that did the most damage I've done yet, but... not a ton. I won't be able to do this. That's already evident. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. Hold on. You know what? I want to F her out with this. Hold on.
The Corpse God?
Yeah! Hell Extermination. So he said Hell Exterminator rather than Extermination.
Maybe it's just a localization.
Maybe. That did a decent bit also. Oh, it costs 100.
Because all I can imagine is like... Also, wasn't that like... I'm trying to remember what Charybdis was. Wasn't it like a corpse dragon or something?
What?
Wasn't like Charybdis like a corpse dragon?
Charybdis?
Charybdis?
Oh, that thing. Oh, I remember. It's like Charbdis.
Yeah, Charybdis.
Charybdis. Yeah, something like that. Okay, I don't know. I don't know if I can do anything else on Discord, so I'm not gonna. No, kind of, not really. It's like it needed a host essentially. Like, at a small presence. It was basically dead, but it's immortal, so it can't die. It was just like very weak. Needed a host, and then yeah, it's not a corpse dragon though.
I remember it being a corpse dragon.
Charybdis or whatever his face is. Actually, I have him in here. Is the do I have him? Maybe not. Thought I did. Okay, well, on my screen share. It is Ribna. Right, I gotta specify Tensura. This guy. There is a corpse dragon. Which is not showing. Okay, is a friend of this guy. White King. White King? I feel like it's right. I don't know. Yeah, I have no clue to how I'm supposed to clear this.
The dragon?
There are a lot of dragons in this.
So I'm looking at dragons right now in Tensura, and it's saying like I understand Veldora. That makes sense.
One of the
Velzard, I'm assuming, is just like the daughter of Veldora.
No, it's sister.
Sister?
Yeah. Older sister. One of two older sisters, I'm pretty sure.
Rimuru's, I guess Rimuru is a slime, but also...
That is spoilers, but... It is spoilers, but yes.
He can transform into anything he eats, and he's eaten a dragon before, so I don't care.
That happens way further down. I think Kappa has just gone to it roughly, where it's like... Yeah, he's essentially one. But yeah. And then there is Veldard. Adora. Velgrin, I think. Bryn. Veldrin? A true dragon Tensura.
Bro, what? Rimuru's 4 years old.
The slime is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Velzard, Velgrind, Veldora. Yep. I don't care about. How do I defeat that thing? What? I don't think that I have like a cleansing character.
There's a non-canon.
Hmm?
There's Veldora has a clone in Isekai Memories, apparently.
Probably somewhere in the story.
It's like a red dragon Veldora.
Yeah, probably somewhere in the story, because like in here, Rimuru has a daughter. But like, that's not canon.
4 years old? Anyway.
Yeah. You know, I'm just going to Google if there's like a way to, if other people have been struggling to defeat this guy. Ardent or King Extreme. Not Genshin Ardent Calibration. Slime Isekai Memories.
I feel like you just have to have a character with a cleanse, no?
But I don't know who if there is a character with a cleanse.
There's no characters with a cleanse.
I do not know. Like, let me see, where is she? Could be her. Changes Soul of Divine Protection to Soul of Skills. Chance to make Pretty Sparkle Force invincible 80%. Fray. No. I doubt she does. Yeah. I doubt this Veldora does. I doubt any of Veldoras do. I like 2 Veldoras for some reason. I don't know. I have no clue. Character of the cleanse. Fire resistance. Gauges.
I'm trying to think of like why isn't there a game of any anime I like that's like this high quality? And like now that I think about it, there aren't many series that I like that can get games in this like kind of genre that like would really work. The only one I can really think of that it could work and has actually happened before is that there used to be a One Piece gacha. I think it went down in 2021. The servers went down.
I feel like most anime games have the same gameplay. Of like,
no.
There's like, you have forces here, and then there are enemy forces here and here, and then you just attack and back and forth. And
maybe we play very different anime games.
I'm thinking like similar to Azur Lane and Fate Grand Order.
Well, wasn't Fate originally a game?
Grand Order was.
Wasn't Fate the entire Fate series originally game?
Actually, I think you're right. I think it was originally a visual novel.
It was more like it was like Fire Emblem.
What was the source of Fate series? Yeah, adult visual novel Fate Stay Night in 2004 by Type Moon.
When did the game come out?
2004.
The game?
Fate Stay Night, the visual novel.
I'm talking about when the first Fate game came out.
I mean, that's the visual novel. Not counting a visual novel as a game.
Visual novel, yeah, right. Game. Right. Visual novel is a game, not a novel. Right. My brain wasn't processing it that way. Yeah, it was originally a game.
Yeah, you're right. But when did Fate Grand Order come out? Game, I think. Fate Grand Order game came out 2015 initially. July 2015.
Like maybe I'm just like the anime games I've played are just like they're just different. Cause like there's a Warriors game, you know, like 3 Fire Emblem 3 Fates or whatever it's called. Pirate Warriors.
No,
One Piece Pirate Warriors. Just Orochi. Or what is it also called? It's a Muso.
Muso?
Yeah, Muso games. Also called Warrior games.
I have not a clue.
You've never seen like Fire Emblem Three Fates or Hyrule Warriors?
Fire Emblem 3. Fire Emblem Fates.
No, what is it called? It's like Fire Emblem 3...
Houses?
No, Three Houses is the strategy game. There's
Conquest?
a Warriors game. Huh?
Conquest?
No.
Revelation?
Three Hopes.
The Hopes?
Fire Emblem Three Hopes is the warrior game.
Oh, this is
Anyway.
like it has neat gameplay.
It's just a hack and slash with swarms of enemies, flashy specials, and like kind of generic bosses. But it's I find warrior games to be pretty fun.
All right.
Um,
It kind of reminds me of how what's it? Of Dragon Guard 3. In terms of how it seems like it would play.
it kinda. Warriors games are hack and slashes, so like Dragon Guard 3 is also a hack and slash.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but Dragon Guard's kind of unique in its own right in that respect, because like there's not really a way to play Dragon Guard 3 except in toner mode. Like literally the strategy of Dragon Guard 3 is to just attack until you get in toner mode. Use in toner mode, kill your enemy.
Yeah.
That's basically
Sounds
the strategy
accurate.
of Dragon Guard 3.
Sounds accurate.
Because all the enemies are way too tanky for you to kill without in toner mode. And way too many enemies do enough damage to like kill you in one shot, but in toner mode makes you invincible.
Yeah. Sounds accurate.
So that's my problem with the gameplay of like in toner mode is a cool concept. I like it, but like
Made a
when
bit too
it's
powerful.
like the only it's too consolidating. That's the only way you can really play the game because it's so much more effective than any other mode of gameplay. That you kind of just have to. Right?
Yeah. Alright. There's Vasa?
I guess technically. Reincarnation is a it's an anime game now. I never thought I'd say that.
What is?
Near reincarnation.
Oh, near incarnation. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Would Nier Automata count as an anime game? I guess so. Yeah. A game that has an anime.
What? Yeah.
Does that make Cyberpunk 2077 an anime game?
It has an anime. But the style of the game is definitely not an anime.
You don't see Keanu Reeves playing a character in an anime?
No, I think you can, just not in Cyberpunk. I don't think Cyberpunk.
I feel like in any anime, Edge Runners or like Berserk are like his best bets.
Never seen either of them.
You haven't seen Edge Runners, but
I haven't seen Berserk either.
you don't want to watch the anime. The manga's really good. I've heard it's like the best.
Did they butcher it?
But all three anime adaptations are let's just say,
I wouldn't call Edge Runners
not
an
very
adaptation.
good. It's hard to adapt. Is all that I'll say.
アイドルの皆さん、ようこそお越しくださいました。こんなところまで申し訳ない。
How the hell do I do this though? Let me see, what's the special effect? Increase the attack in 20 and defense by 20%. That's useless to me.
I'm pretty sure like 90% of all the Warriors games are made by Koei Temco though.
よろしいですか？
Cause like Fire Emblem Warriors was made by
どうやってお
Koei.
返しします
Is
One
all
Piece Fire
allies
Warriors was made by
attack until
Koei.
end of battle by 8% heals all allies by 20% of their max HP? Holy, that's
But
good.
like, yeah, I think just because most of the anime games you've played are like mobile games.
Are they?
In fact, huh?
Are they? Most
What
of...
anime games do you play that aren't mobile games?
Let's see here. Well, you're not sure.
I
Okay.
guess Neptunia, but like,
A lot of Neptunia.
I don't really know how any of the Neptunia games play.
They have various styles. Some are turn-based, some are hack and slash.
Also, something interesting is that when I was filling out the
You keep in mind on
the Spike Chunsoft survey, like the that they were doing.
Yeah.
A developer that came up that I like, it was probably the smallest developer that they mentioned that the entire survey. But like Idea Factory came up like
Really?
6 times during the
Six
survey.
What were the questions for them?
It's like how many games do you play from these
1,
developers?
2, 3,
Like
4,
what
5.
developers do you follow on social media?
Oh, I follow.
How likely are you to purchase pre-order games from these developers? Questions like that.
Yeah.
Or like, what genres would you like to see similar to other developers?
Hmm.
I answered it pretty honestly. I was just kind of bored at work. I didn't finish it at work because like, it's a long survey, and I wasn't like completely ignoring work.
Yeah.
I was just like doing it when I wasn't doing anything. So I was just going in between, not doing it and doing it.
How many mobile anime games have I played actually?
4?
Nier, Azur
Nier,
Lane,
Azur Lane, Slime, and Data Live.
Data Live, yeah. Do we want to count Star Rail and Genshin?
They're not anime games.
They're anime games, but well, they're in the style of anime.
Yeah. Well, like, I wouldn't rank him. I wouldn't put him in like the exact same category as like Slime Music Memories, Data Live.
Maybe like games that have anime adaptations.
Well, no, Genshin's getting one.
Yeah.
And even when Genshin does, I still wouldn't put it in the same category.
Why not?
Because it doesn't have the same vibe.
The vibe.
Lots of menus. Too much UI.
Accurate. Yeah.
Every single one of the games that I mentioned.
Yeah. You're right.
Actually, like Data Live, Reincarnation,
So many.
Slime Isekai Memories. It's a lot of menus. Too many. It's kind of just like jarring how many menus there are. I'm like, what am I supposed to do?
This menu I'd never go to. Well, almost never. A quest.
It's just like stuff like that.
Hmm.
Look how many menus there are in a sub menu, bro.
Oh no, there are more. So like I could come like to conquest, and then there's like these, and then inside of here I could select which quest.
No, I need more menus.
Or
That's
I
kind of why I stopped playing.
or I
Because
could
they
go.
added even more to Reincarnation. They added a total new game mode.
Yeah. No, and then I
was
could.
just like, there's way too much.
And then I
to keep
could come
track
over
of.
to here, and there's like all of these. And inside of this, there's Predator Battle, which is a different form of gameplay than the other ones.
Cause like,
This, which is just hell.
don't get me wrong, I get
fight.
the appeal. It gives you something to do all the time.
I mean, we were
You
for a
never
while
run out
at
of
the
things.
peak of the gameplay, as in, like, we were for a while, like, there's nothing else to do. Besides just wait and auto farm dark quests.
Oh, and Reincarnation?
Yeah.
That's not true, because there is the there is this what's the bosses? The big
Subjugation.
ones? Subjugation? That was probably like the most unique game mode that there was. There was Arena.
Oh, definitely, it's very unique. But I feel like though to
Subjugation,
grow,
Arena, and Dark Quest, you could do all three of them were
Actually?
always going like a present part of the game.
actually, yeah, you're right.
Subjugation was like the most important thing to do. Dark Quests, you just have, it's just you had to do a lot.
Now dark quests aren't even very important because now it's Recollection of Dusk. And even then, there's
Recollection of
been like a
Dusk is when I
power
stopped
creep.
playing the game.
Yeah. Even though
It was just a bit much. I was like,
man, this is tough. Because it's just so annoyingly tanky. And like he has first move, like right as he spawn, he does stuff.
like of one of the few things I can give credit to for Genshin
Hmm.
is that the game isn't like the most easy game in the world. It does have challenges.
It doesn't feel very overwhelming.
But it gives you all the tools you need to succeed. Like, with Reincarnation, it's very hard to get by without knowing the meta. The meta was a very present part of casual gameplay, even. Because, like, everything you need to, like, know the meta.
I feel like it kind of eases you
Genshin,
into the
you
meta,
can literally beat the entire game with DPS Yunjin. It doesn't matter. The game's easy. But also, it's not too easy. Because, like, sure, in the case of, like, oh, I have Farina, Nouvelette, and I can one-shot everything. Yeah, that, when you, like, do that, yeah, you just one-shot everything, and, you never have to worry about anything in your entire life. But, like, you don't really have to, like, concede to the meta. I feel like that's just easier for stuff like, Genshin. Because of the combat. Turn-based, gameplay, um,
it's hard to make it difficult without making it consolidating. Cause like even Star Rail, you have to kind of concede to the meta a little. It's a
Yeah.
bit rough in that regard. Probably my biggest gripe with Star Rail is that like you are always going because like if you want to do like the top memory of chaoses,
And I can't even beat some of the
Like,
earlier floors.
the only thing that like Genshin really has to offer that's like truly difficult is like floor 12 of the Abyss.
Sometimes floor 11 also.
Floor 11 I can usually do. It's never fun. I can usually get 3-star, but it's painful sometimes. But floor 12 sometimes I don't even complete it. Sometimes I fail.
A lot of the
I-
times I
I'll
don't complete
die.
floor 12.
Like sometimes I'll complete it, but like I never get 3 stars on or 9 stars on floor
Yes.
12.
I can do this and this.
Cuz that's just too much, you know?
Hmm. Yeah. 3 stars floor 12 is usually very difficult. I feel like.
Even in the case of like what I mentioned earlier, DPS Yunjin can beat floor 11 with minimal difficulty
Hmm.
if you build her well. And she's high level.
Have any debuffs on her? No, she doesn't. So let's see how much she does. Nothing. Because that guy, he also has resistance. So annoying. How the hell do you... Don't say, Rafa.
Wee ha 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 ha.
Oh, I'm not doing that. Okay.
Damn, it's been 6 years since Fire Emblem Warriors came out.
Really?
Anyway. Like on one hand, I want to ask for like a One Piece game, but on the other hand, like, one, it's extremely selfish. Because like, there's just too much One Piece already. Like the live action came out, there's a remake coming out. It's just a lot. So like, on one hand, it's just selfish. Shellfish.
Nope. I was just about to say shellfish.
Yeah. I can do it.
Really, this is to do a little bit of damage.
Well, so doesn't critical do less damage than non-criticals? Based on his defensive buff?
Increases critical resistance by 80% forever. Increases physical attack resistance.
What does critical resistance mean?
Probably like...
Take 80% damage from critical attacks? Or is it minus 80% chance to crit?
Probably the damage received.
Because in that case, I think you might be just doing less damage when you crit.
I'm gonna
Unless
do
you
this.
have 800% crit damage, you're doing less damage. Now you may do 1,000% crit damage. I don't know.
I don't crit often, I don't think. See his. Or maybe I can't see his crit. Well, let's see.
Dark elixir and elixir. I guess I can get sweet honey.
Yeah, 8,000. Oh my god. He just like obliterates the damage I can deal. Yeah.
アイドルの皆さん、ようこそお越しくださいました。こんなところま
Let me see if there's a YouTube video. Ardent or extreme. What is this?
I don't know if I have that storage for this stuff. That's fine.
Wait. But this cuts away to X99. Okay, how does her vengeance work? Let me see. Each charge one deals if targets attack and ongoing damage after 5. The soul skill still. Really, I should. See, like, there's a charm I can put back.
れでいいかしら。
よういらっしゃい。どれにすんだ？どれにすんだ？
よろしいですか？大所帯になったし、頑張らないとな。
Wait till after turn 5?
アイドルの皆さん、ようこそお越しくださいました。
So
こんなところまで申し訳ない。
私を選ぶのは当然だな。
it doesn't sound like
おすすめ編成を実行しました。
頑張れ。
you're saying that this
能力を開示します。
よういらっしゃい。
is
どれに
enhanced.
すんだ？それだな。
Ah,
こんなもんだな。それだな。ま、こんなもんだな。それだな。ま、こんなもんだな。それだな。ま、こんなもんだな。それだな。ま、こんなもんだな。
they're from the bazaar, right?
よろしいですか？
I don't know if that was stupid or not. It was probably pretty stupid.
よういらっしゃい。
Okay. Dance. Tried a few more times.
それだな。
告。
ま、こんなもんだな。それだな。ま、こんなもんだな。それだな。それだな。いいものができた。それだな。ま、こんなもんだな。それだな。ま、こんなもんだな。
Alright. That's nothing. That's also nothing. Okay. Maybe I can
頑張らないとな。
beat it
アイドルの皆さん、ようこそお越しくださいました。こんなところまで申し訳ない。
Oh. Okay, so you did. You
おす
did.
すめ編成を実行しました。
You did this.
What?
You did play Clash of Clans.
Oh yeah. I sent in the chat whether I should do the second one because I could for sure get 3 stars or not.
It depends on if we can get Goodnight or Fallen to attack number 4 and number 5. Cause, well, yeah, you can definitely get. I got 99% of this.
But it's better if I get 3 stars than get 1 more star.
いいとこ見せてやる
Right.
かな。
2 hours till neither of them have attacked. So far, only you and me. Oh wait. Yeah, only you and me so far. And I've only used 1. Okay. This. Reduce Sparkle and World of Fantasy Force characters by 10%. Increases by 10 times all allies you see. Attack. All targets 5%. This isn't going to end well.
Also, a problem that I'm experiencing that I don't know if you're experiencing as well. My screen share.
Alright.
I have so much of this.
No, I'm not
So
experiencing
shit.
that.
But look at how much glowing I have.
Ah, man.
I'm gonna hit the cap.
Maybe I
I'm
could
gonna start capping.
like switch out for villain. Like maybe also her? And it's kind of like go to the no. We could switch him with her. She's low on health. Her out with. Maybe we could do this. Is that enough to funk it up? Maybe. Not a lot, but we could also do this. Use of weakness strike. And what I could do
Okay.
is switch her out with and then
I just need to get 3,000 of this gem, and then I can spend 400 of this. 6,000, sorry. 6,000. What's your equipment levels at?
my equipment levels. Here, let me see.
Yeah.
Flash. 1-5 for the barbarian, 1-6 for the archer, 10-9 for the warden, 7-5 for the spear and shield.
Your world champion levels are pretty good.
Okay. Come on. Can I do something funky? Can I do something funky? This is like no damage, like 457. What the hell? 979. Let's. We'll switch out here. With this past turn 5, this should work out. Okay. Then see. Alright. I think what I'll do. No, I can't do weakness strike also. I'll
Oh.
do this. I'll buff it.
Apparently this ore, the third one,
Hmm.
is only for things that are higher rarity than common.
Yeah.
So like any of these ones.
Hmm.
So it's only for stuff like this one,
Okay.
which is an epic. I don't know how you get other ones. I don't think they've added them yet. I think the only epic is thing that isn't common is the giant gauntlet, which is quite good, to be fair.
実力も測れない愚か者とは。ヘルエクスタミネート。後悔しても遅いぜ。
Really, this wouldn't be making my thing copyrighted. What's that do? 10,000. That's more than vengeance. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to like make her my main, like the one to like try to kill, maybe. Unless I misread that for one. I don't think I did. No, that was 10k because vengeance just now is 20k. Oh god. Alright, we'll set him out. So then we could do a little funky stuff. She's going to die immediately. There's her. Yeah. Yeah, she's dead. Don't attack him, don't attack him, please don't attack E. Please don't attack E. I know it's hopeless. Okay. Oh my god, I'm so close. I can't buff. Well, boom, boom. Yes, boom. I guess I'll do this. No.
Apparently my brother's playing Starro, and he got Argenti.
Oh, good for him. Kinda want Argenti. Because for a while I'm not going to be pulling for any character. Star Rail.
Huh?
I'm not planning on pulling anytime soon in Star Rail, so I kinda want Argenti.
I guess I'm going for Silver Wolf right now. Because I'm given a free Dr. Ratio, so I don't have to pull for him.
Yeah. Let's see some.
Topaz stacks? Stonks? They're up.
I don't know what I'm doing right now. Right, I was going to check. Not bad. But that's expensive. Fallen one. Decreases the single target's attack. And turns, max 50. I also. For one support or generally as a healer, I guess. Maybe means I should go for next.
大所帯になったし、頑張らないとな。
アイドルの皆さん、ようこそお越しくださいました。こんなところまで申し訳ない。
能力を開示します。
光栄に思えよ。私だぞ。行こう行こう。楽しいな。
強大な魔力の接近を感知しました。
回戦ですね。
早くあなたの本見せてみて。
この力を遠慮。
私には通用しないのだ。
この力。
私の出番なのだ。
I do that. You know what? I give up. I'm gonna end the stream. So thanks for joining. If you did, adios. Merry Christmas.